Hi there, I'm Smash, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about the Nikon D750 and the Nikon D810. Price difference of $1,000 between these two. So my video today is very short here, and I just want to address whether this $1,000 is worth or not. So this video is more of like which one has advantage on what. I will tell this first on a layman's perspective, and I will show you the body of both of these cameras, and then I will go a little bit more in details and try to justify the cost. So first off, let's start with the body. So you can see here, this is the D750 body here. This, like other Nikon series, it has the two wheels of in the front and back, which is very convenient. In the dial, you can see that there is auto mode, which is helpful, very helpful for beginners as well as pros. So pros don't use this, but if there is anybody is starting from their first SLR or their first full frame camera, and they don't have a good idea about the PSAM, then this auto is the most helpful one to start with. You can start and see what the setting the camera is recommended, and then you can go ahead from there, change your settings, put it in first in programmed auto or manual or aperture or whatever you like. So this, and there is the lower dial also, which has those modes like single shutter and continuous high, continuous low, white mode, those stuff. Now good thing is the screen. So it's a 3.2 inch screen, and it's a tilted one. So it's an articulated screen, and you can tilt it like this, 90 degree in the bottom, and the top is like this. So it's pretty cool. And also it has a built-in flash for the beginners, or like, you know, it is anytime you need it, it is there. It has two memory card slots, which is good here. So both are SD cards, and the battery is a BL15 battery, which takes like around 1200 shots, give or take. All the it also has a dedicated headphone slot here, a mini HDMI, and also the adapter. So these are pretty much everything, and you don't need anything else to start with. Now let me show you the 810. So this 810, though it is looking smaller because I did not put the kit lens in it, so it is with the 50mm prime glass. So feature wise, you can see this is similar. It also has a built-in flash, and the body is bigger and heavier. So if you come to the comparison, the body, the 810 body is let's see, it's a 2.2 pound body, and the 750 is a 1.6 pound body. So you can see there's a major weight difference here. And also you can see this size is bigger than both in dimensions, so it's bigger. One more thing, it doesn't have a tilt screen. I have not removed the monitor cover here. It's very good to have, so you can protect it from scratches and those things. So the good it doesn't have any tilt. Okay, the screen size is same. It may look a little bit bigger due to this cover, but actually it is same 3.2-inch LCD screen. Now let's come here. See, this camera is not for beginners, that's why there is no auto mode. You can see the upper dial is just for the white balance and those things, and the lower dial is as usual for the shutter speeds, continuous or high, low, or single shutter, like that. The LCD screens, the upper black and white LCD screen side, this is a bit bigger than the 750. You can see the 750 screen here. So it gives you more information in the screen, since it doesn't have the auto mode, and you always have to go through PSAM and put your setting, which is expected from a pro camera. Okay. So the mode button is located here, so you can just press the mode and just go through this dial, and you can change the PSAM or U1 or U2, those modes. Now the problem is that it is a bit harder. So I find this one much easier controls, since all the buttons are located in the right places. But it is you have to find it out from the menu, so that's a bit harder. But it has I have tested both of them. It has all the effects that you want. Both of them are same, nothing different. Now let's go to more deeper side. So this one has a their autofocus system is same. Both of them has a 51-point autofocus system, which is incredible. It can focus very quickly in low light, and they're very fast. And now coming to the frames per second. So 750 is faster. It can shoot 6.5 frames per second in full frame mode, whereas this one is only 5 frames per second. It can go up to 7 frames per second, but then you have to crop it out. Now Wi-Fi, for all those social media guys, this doesn't have any Wi-Fi. So every time you have to take out the memory card slot and then put it in computer and then share. Whereas you can directly with the Nikon app, you can share the photos directly from the camera to your phone and share it wherever, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you want. So that is a major advantage of this. So this is a very beginner friendly camera. Now again, so both of these cameras, they does not have any image stabilization, so that you may know. So none of the Nikon mid-range SLRs come with image stabilization, which is a major feature of Sony. So if you go for Sony, all the cameras has image stabilization, which is very nice, like the hand the hand button. So it's really good, like in night mode and those things. So but it doesn't have. So you have to think of some tripods when using both of these cameras. Now next up, let's see the image processor. So the image processor XSpeed 4, both of them, nothing different. Okay, so they are all same. Now the memory card slots, you already saw the 750. Now look at the 800 memory card slots. So you can see only one SD card slot is there, and another is the flash drive. So that's the problem, it doesn't have both SD card slots. The SD card, so I always like 2 SD cards better than one SD and one flash. 750 is capable to take almost 30 shots more than the 810. It was like that. So the advantage one here is the 36 megapixel CMOS sensor full frame, and this is only 24 megapixel CMOS sensor. But that is not something which is very useful. So 36 is obviously better. You can crop a photo to whatever you want. You can optically zoom it, and you can have a nice picture without going in front. But here you have to walk and go in front and then get a picture to make a more clear view. So these are the things. So obviously 36 is more enticing than 24. So if that is the priority, then go for it. It's a very good camera. Nothing nothing bad about it, just the image stabilization, which is the weakness of both of them. Other than that, they work perfectly. Only thing is that you will not have much flexibility if you are using a 810. So 810 is a professional level camera. It's a totally professional level camera, whereas the 750 is good for both professional and amateur. So you can go around places, you can shoot, and then you can share. Those are good. Or you can just put, if you don't know PSAM, just put in auto mode and it will keep on taking incredible picture by itself. It has a very good algorithm to take the to set up the shutter speed and everything. So this is good. The thing is that I just noticed, so if you want a quieter camera, then 810 is for you. This camera has a little bit higher sound than the 810. I will show you the sound. So I will put in a continuous high and see. You can see how smooth it is going, right? And now let's hear this one. So same, I'll put it in same continuous high mode. You can see it's a little bit higher than see. So this sound is very less. I'd not say very, but it's less. It's quieter and smoother. You can see it feels like the operations which is going on inside is going much smoothly, but it has some harsh noise here. So that's the problem. Other than that, both of them are incredible cameras. Any beginner who is doing an entry into the full frame sites, so these are very good cameras, and there are a lot of lens available in Nikon. Very good lens, FX format lens. They are really good. So like for example, this 50mm prime lens. So this is an incredible lens for taking portraits. So if you go for portraits, take this one. So this is a nice set of cameras. So I just pointed out and all the pros and cons of both of them. So the thing to consider here, that this is $1,000 more. So if you go with this kit lens from Nikon, it's a 24 to 120mm kit lens, and it will come down in f4, up to f4 in aperture speed, aperture priority. So with this kit lens, this 750 cost around $2,000 now in like May 2017, whereas the 810 with the same kit lens, it costs $3,000. So it is $1,000 difference. And if you go for a body, this one is $1,500 and this one is $2,500 body only. So that's your choice. Both of them has their own advantages and disadvantages, but like if you are a beginner, if you are hobbyist, just going for fun, taking some shots and want them to be incredible, like me, I am not a professional photographer, but I have this hobby of taking good shots. I take portraits, sometimes I do some events, but mostly I do it as fun. So for me, this 750 is an incredible one. This is the best one, I would say, between in comparison to the 810. It cost more, but it has a hardy body, so it is all magnesium alloy body, whereas it has some carbon fibers. So body wise this is very hardy, and then again you have to pay the price, like you have to trade in. And so if you are taking this camera out, your hands is going to pain, so tripod is must for this. Whereas it is a bit lighter, so you can take it and you can go any places shooting. So it is nice, and it has a good ergonomic grip which is good. It feels good in hand. So I like this one much better than this because of the new features like the Wi-Fi, the tilting screen. I can take more shots. The auto button is right in front, and also the PSAM button. I don't have to go mode and then do the finding. So it's a point of shoot camera. Also you can take it. So if you just find something and put it in auto and take the picture, so you will not miss that moment. But here you have to do a lot of settings before taking the photo. So keep that in mind. It is in studio environment or when taking a very good landscapes, so this is definitely the one to go. But here you will get the same near same result of this. So now it's your choice. Thanks for watching the video. If you like the informations, just put your comment if you want to know anything more specific than I have mentioned here. There are a lot of professional reviews, but I'm not a professional reviewer, so I have these cameras in hand, and I am doing this video to share what I feel. So if it helps you, just put a thumbs up. Thank you.